All right, Dustin, we're
Yeah.
back again. We're facing Boatman and Mike. This
Yeah.
is gonna be a fun match.
Two of the best players in the history of the fan leagues.
Yeah, just forget the. Yeah, I was about to say just leagues in general. So
Yes, the fan. Yeah, sure.
all the leagues, I say. But
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I wish them a good game.
Yeah.
We're gonna try our best. We're gonna have fun. We're
like
gonna,
we always do.
light shit up. As you
There
know.
it is.
Okay.
Okay, so I think I've got what the OC is about. Okay, so like last time I was a little off, but this time I think I've got it right. The OC is the one with Frankie Muniz, right? It's the one, and Walter White is his dad, and he's like, "We have to cook, Frankie," and he's like,
"He's not to the left,
unfair.
He's not on the right."
Yeah. He's like, it's Malcolm in the slightly to the left and closer to the top,
to a 90 degree angle.
Yeah. Malcolm in the 90-degree angle division.
And you're not the boss of me. So,
Welcome, everybody, to a brand new episode of Full Metal Trivia. This is the teams division, and it is round number 3 in the teams tournament. My name is Sandy the Sandman Robinson. I'm here, but I am not alone. I am joined once again by one of my favorite people to host with. He is one half of the Full Metal Tag Team Champions of the World. That's right. It's the MacGuffin, Brian Michaels.
Hello.
Hey, Brian. How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, although I feel like I missed an episode of Caleb and Michael Talk TV because I am so confused right now.
I don't know what happened to Frankie Muniz, but apparently Walter White got a hold of him somehow, and they're somehow in the top left of some area.
Something. Who knows?
I don't know what's going on. But you know what? That was a promo. It was definitely a promo. They know what they need to do, and they don't need to talk about it. It was the same with Team Light It Up. You know, they had a pretty, compared to past promos, pretty laid back promo for those guys.
Yeah, I mean, they're always a pretty laid back team. It's like they know what they know, and they go in to just have fun, and they end up coming out with a lot of wins in the process.
Yeah, and speaking of wins, this one is going to push the next team closer to a potential bout with you guys, you and your tag team partner and the Full Metal Trivia champion of the world, Joseph Olivas. How you feeling about this tournament so far?
You know, that's why I like being able to co-host. I know Andrew decided he was going to go to bed at like 9 p.m., so he asked me to fill in, and here I am. But I like co-hosting just so I can see who's one step closer to losing to Wild Stallions.
Yeah.
Of course, I keep saying that, so I'm just setting up the hubris to make sure that I look that much stupider when we lose, but it is what it is.
Well, you've held on to those titles for a reason for a while. Comers have come and have been laid to waste, but let's see what we have in store for this match. Before we get to that match later down in the road, how about we get some introductions?
Let's do it.
Introducing first, they have a strength of 2010's voiceover performances. They are Dustin Mason and Dominic Rizzi. Team, light it up.
Yeah.
And their opponents, with a strength of Albert Brooks directed movies, it is Michael Campbell and Caleb Boatman, Red Herrings.
Hashtag the comers have come. Sandy Robinson 2020.
That's what she said.
Yikes. Moving on.
It's going to be a yikes from me, dog.
You're the one drawing all the dirty pictures.
There we go. All right, I got everybody in the right spot. All right. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, you are here. You know why you're here. We're going to get right into it. But Brian, can you please tell them the rules to round number 1, as easy as they are?
Absolutely. Round 1 rules. If I get up to the right part. Every competitor gets 8 questions from 8 different categories. For each question, you will have 15 seconds to write your answer down. After time's up, you will show us your answer and say what you wrote. A correct answer is worth 1 point each. If any competitor gets all 8 questions correctly, they will receive a bonus question also worth 1 point.
Absolutely. Remember, 4 repeats, 1 challenge. We're going to get right into it. Brian, how about you take the odd number questions this round?
All right, let's kick it off then in the category of actors and actresses. Who has appeared in the following films? The Mountain Between Us, Collateral Beauty, and Steve Jobs.
I've seen all but one of those movies.
I have not seen Mountain Between Us yet, but I heard
That's
good
the
things
one.
about it. Never got around to it. Can't really say much more without giving things away.
Nope. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. We are going to start Dominic.
Kate Winslet.
And Michael.
Kate Winslet.
And
Kate Winslet.
Little Whoa.
Shout out to Spencer Gilbert's Collateral Beauty rap. Kate Winslet.
Whoa. We are starting off great because that is a clean sweep. Kate Winslet is, of course, the answer. Let's go into category number 2, which is biopics. What decade does Dallas Buyers Club take place during?
What is your favorite decade, Sandy?
You know what? In all honesty, I'm a big fan of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I like the 40s. The movies in the 40s were awesome. All right, guys, pens down. We're gonna start. Let's go to Caleb first.
Pretty sure this is Sandy's actual favorite decade, the 80s.
And Dustin.
I also said the 80s.
And Michael.
The 80s.
And Dominic.
1980s.
And Caleb gets the extra half point because it is actually my favorite decade, but the 40s come very, very close. And 80s is the correct decade. Good job, everybody.
That's absolutely shocking information that half of Team 80s likes the 80s. Moving on to question 3 in the category of romance/rom-coms. What rom-com stars Jason Segel and Emily Blunt? You a big rom-com fan, Sandy?
You know what? It's a bad time of the year for that because I love like real Christmas movies, but the Hallmark Channel and W Network. I mean,
and they make like 100 new Hallmark ones every year, like literally.
Billion of them out there. They're everywhere, and it just drives me batty. 5, 4,
Netflix is
3,
bad.
2, and 1. Peds down. All right, we're gonna start with. Let's go to Dustin first.
Underrated movie, 5-Year Engagement.
And Michael.
The 5-Year Engagement.
And Dominic.
The 5-Year Engagement.
Caleb.
Chris Pratt's version of We Didn't Start the Fire is fantastic. 5-Year Engagement.
And another clean sweep. 5 years engagement is absolutely the right answer. I should have checked, but all right. Question number 4 is in one of my favorite categories, horror/thriller. What kind of location are Adam and Lawrence trapped in Saw?
Do you have a favorite Saw movie, Sandy?
No. My favorite Saw movie is the one they decided to end on and not make another one. That one is my favorite.
What's the scariest horror movie you've actually watched? Any?
Yeah, no, there's scared. Are you kidding me? 5, 4. The scariest horror movie I've ever watched is The Exorcist. Oh. And that's it. Pens down. We're gonna jump back over to let's go to Michael first.
Bathroom.
And let's go to Dominic.
Yeah, I don't know how specific you want. I just put bathroom.
And how about Caleb?
Bathroom.
And Dustin.
I said a shower room. Don't know if that counts.
There are showers there.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you, Dustin. The answer we were looking for was bathroom, but there are very few places on the planet that don't have
A shower without a
shower in
bathroom,
the
yeah.
bathroom. So, we're gonna give that to everybody across the board. Bathroom was the correct answer.
All right. So this could be a very long game, as we're all still perfect.
No doubt, eh?
Going into category 5 of action adventure. What international city was President James Marshall in before the plane is hijacked in Air Force One?
Man, ooh, he's so good.
So he's returning from what city?
Yeah.
I haven't watched this movie in a long time. I know it's not a good movie, but I enjoyed it.
I liked it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's start off right back where we started. Dominic, let's get you first.
Yeah, I got this wrong. I put San Diego.
And Caleb.
I said Moscow.
And Dustin.
I said Los Angeles.
And Michael.
You guys said international, but I knew there was Russians in it, so I also said Moscow.
And a swing has changed. Moscow is the correct answer.
That's what counts.
All right. A little chink in the armor there as we go into question number 6. Is the category of directors. Who directed Moulin Rouge? I'm going to say this is the gimme of the round.
Do you like Moulin Rouge?
I actually do.
I love the movie, but I it's one of the movies I totally accept is a love it or hate it movie, and I don't fault anybody for hating it because it's a weird one, but I love it.
It's definitely weird, but it's quirky and I like it.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Whereas the opposite, as Cats, is quirky and horrible.
That's just a hater or hater movie.
That's just a hater movie. All right, let's go to Dustin. What do you got, Dustin?
Baz Luhrmann.
And Michael.
That's Lemon.
And it was like surprise. Let's go to Dominic.
The incredibly overrated Baz Luhrmann.
And Caleb.
During the next question, I want Brian's thoughts on the Broadway musical soundtrack, Baz Luhrmann, because the Broadway show version is great.
Everybody was correct on that. Baz Luhrmann is the correct answer. As we move into our penultimate question.
All right. Sci-fi fantasy is your category. And if you get this one wrong, you should not be playing movie trivia.
Holy crap. Absolutely right.
What is Leia's home planet in the Star Wars franchise? Now, if he had asked what planet she was born on, I give him credit for that. Although I actually know that one.
I did too.
But it's what is her home planet? So.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. Michael, we're going to start with you.
This could get rough. Tatooine.
And we'll go to Dustin.
I put Corinthia. I don't know. I forgot. It was between two.
Caleb?
Looking for love in Alderaan places. No fine girls, just ugly faces.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And Dominic.
As my parents were watching The Mandalorian downstairs, Alderaan.
Good shit.
Alderaan is
Also the home of
correct
Cara Dune.
answer.
There you go.
Sorry, Dom.
All right, so we are going to move on to question number 8. Take it away. Is that me? Yeah,
That's you.
Yeah. All right, and the category is, of course, as you guys have all been here before, it is plot summary. Name the film when a struggling former boxer has to take care of his son after his ex dies. The two of them come across an old robot that they train to fight in matches, all the while they build a strong bond with each other.
Congrats, Caleb. Doing all
I love it when I'm doing the actual thing and everybody's finished before I'm done.
Before you finish the question. Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. We are gonna start with Dominic.
I'm so ashamed. I completely forgot the name of this movie. I know the movie. I could not remember the name of it for the life of me.
Michael.
Real Steel?
That's it.
Dustin.
Yeah, I also put Real Steel. Is that the Hugh Jackman one?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I left this for last because I didn't want to jinx anybody or say anything. But Caleb, for a perfect round, what is your answer?
Coho and Holtzman would have murdered me if I got this wrong. Real Steel.
And a perfect round, the only one. Congratulations, Caleb Boatman. It is not easy to do, and you did it. You get yourself an extra question that is all yours. Brian, you get to give it to him.
All right, your bonus question for 1 point. You don't need to write this down because it's just you. In what U.S. state does the 2011 Jack Black film Bernie take place?
Texas.
That is correct.
I love that movie. That movie is incredibly underrated. I
Wow.
really like
A
that film.
full-on perfect
Great job,
round
Kevin.
from Caleb Bowman gets the extra point. That was an amazing round by all competitors. We are going to take just a short time out to do some score calculation. We will be right back. All right, we are back, and we have got a match on our hands, Brian. I'm telling you, it is the score I've got right now is 16 for Red Herrings and 12 for Team Lighted Up, and both of those scores are absolute kick-ass coming out of round number 1. But we are going to move into round number 2 right now. How about you read those rules?
All right. Round 2 is, of course, the wheel round. The leading team will decide to go first or second, that being Red Herrings tonight. The team going first will bet on either red or black. The wheel will be spun, and you land on either a category or a color. If a color is spun, then that team gets to choose the course. That team with the corresponding color will choose the category for themselves or their opponent. If a category is spun, the team spinning can choose to respin, but if you respin, you will have to stick with whatever you get the second time. From each category, you'll receive 6 questions with 2 points each. Multiple choices available, reducing the point value to 1, and opponents can steal the points available if the question is answered incorrectly.
Awesome. So for our audience, the competitors were given their categories for round number 2 just a few minutes ago. So we're going to recount them for you. They are comedy, Robert Redford, Mr. President, movies with presidents, musicals, drama, 2000s taglines, roll call, MCU, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Get In, Get Out, heist movies, and the strength categories Albert Brooks directed films for Red Herrings and 2010's voiceover performances for Team Lighted Up as well as Red and Black. All right, Team Red Herrings, you guys can choose whether or not to go first or second.
Yeah, second.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll
So
go
Team
second.
Lighted Up, what color would you like?
Want to do black, Dominic?
Black.
Yeah, black.
All right. Okay. I have your wheel, and your wheel's on black. Are you ready for your first spin?
Yep.
All right, good luck. And it spins. Chiwetel Ejiofor.
You want to spin again or keep it?
I'm inclined to skip it.
Yeah, spin again.
We'll spin again.
Spin again it is.
With every actor.
Who does it land on? What does it land on?
Ooh,
Oh.
nice.
Well, that was a good respin for Team Light It Up. They got black. That is their color. What would you gentlemen like to choose?
Voiceover?
Yeah, if you really want to.
Yeah, let's do it. 2010's voiceover performances.
do it.
Strength.
You want to ask these questions, Brian?
I can. Okay. Scroll down. There are a lot of categories in Full Metal. Okay.
There are.
Here we go. 2010's voiceover performances. Okay. Do you remember you have all your repeats? You have your challenge. Anything with multiple choice.
Mhm.
Question number 1. Who voices Dawn Bellwether in Zootopia?
That's the Jenny Slate character. It's the sheep. It's Jenny Slate.
Jenny Slate.
Yeah, Jenny Slate. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Nice.
Also known as Zootropolis in some countries. Just happen to have it here. Question 2. Who voices Saccharine in The Adventures of Tintin? Someone can correct me on the pronunciation of that.
Oh shit! Hang on.
Saccharine.
I don't know if that's the Daniel Craig character. I might need multiple for this.
Or was that the Andy Serkis character?
Was it the pirate captain? Because if not, then we need multiple. I feel like Sakharine was the villain.
Well, are you sure?
I'm not. That's the thing. I want to go multiple. Just to be
All right,
safe.
let's go multiple.
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Idris Elba, B, Daniel Craig, C, Colin Firth, or D, Jude Law?
Yeah, it was Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
All right.
Question 3. What animated film features a voice cast that includes Colin Farrell, Amanda Seyfried, Jason Sudeikis, and Christoph Waltz?
That would be
Epic.
epic. Final answer.
Yeah.
That is correct for 2 points. Question 4. Who voices Mayor McGurkle in 2018's The Grinch?
Oh, I don't know anybody in that movie besides Cumberbatch.
Multiple choice.
Yeah, multiple choice.
Is it A, Angela Lansbury, B, Betty White, C, Helen Mirren, or D, Julie Andrews?
Do you know this? Boatman's gonna get it, so
Yeah, right. I'm either A or D for me.
5.
all right. Let me get a repeat of the options.
Is it A, Angela Lansbury, B, Betty White, C, Helen Mirren, or D, Julie Andrews?
I think it's Lansbury first.
All right. Do Lansbury.
Lansbury.
Final answer.
Angela Lansbury is correct for 1 point.
All right.
Nice.
Question 5. What kind of animal does Harry Dean Stanton voice in Rango?
Oh shit.
That's a fucking question.
He wasn't the armadillo, was he?
I'm not sure.
It wasn't the snake. That was Bill Nye.
5.
We should go multiple.
Multiple choice.
Yeah.
All right, is it A, armadillo, B, Gila monster, C, a mole, or D, a rabbit?
It's either the mole or the armadillo. I think.
Let's go armadillo then, because you said armadillo originally,
All
right?
right. I don't know. That's the
5.
thing because I haven't seen this.
4.
All right. Armadillo. Final answer.
Yeah.
Armadillo is incorrect.
Yeah.
So red herrings, your options are A, armadillo, B, Gila monster, C, mole, or D, rabbit.
I'm not positive. I'm thinking mole because I know Alfred Molina was the armadillo. I want to say mole just because.
And Gila Monster that's the woman.
Yeah.
Doesn't a woman voice that? So
No.
5.
Mole. Final answer.
Mole is correct for a 1 point steal.
Oh yeah.
And your final question in 2010's voiceovers. What 2010's film features a voiceover cast that includes Maya Rudolph, Paul Giamatti, Samuel L. Jackson, and Michelle Rodriguez?
Turbo. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Yeah.
Well,
I like
that's
that movie.
a heck of a round for them. Only having to go to multiple choice a couple of
Good
times.
job, Dustin.
Losing one multiple choice answer to Team Red Herrings, but all in all, getting some big points for Team Light It Up there. But now we move into Red Herrings' turn, and their color is red. I will place them on red. right there. Ta-da. Are you two ready for your first spin?
Let's do it.
I got to tell you, I've been getting some boss spins right now.
Oh.
Comedy.
We could spin that again. I guess it's a pretty.
It's
a pretty
broad.
good wheel.
It's so broad. It could be anything.
Yeah, we'll spin again.
Spin it again. Good luck. And their respin has
Ooh.
not borne any fruit for them. They have landed on the color black.
All right.
All right.
I want to give them. I think I want to give them Ejiofor. Chiwetel.
Ejiofor. Oh no, that's the thing. I don't think that's a good idea because Boatman will probably know it. I say give him comedy because it's very broad and we can steal on it.
All right.
All right, comedy.
All righty. I will get these questions for you guys as soon as I find them.
It's the first one.
Awesome. Okay, guys. I will be asking you guys' questions. Are you ready for your first question in comedy?
Sure.
In Sister Act, who plays Vince, the mobster Dolores has to hide from in the convent?
Harvey Keitel.
Yeah.
Harvey Keitel, finally.
Correct for 2 points.
That's what.
Question number 2. In The Other Guys, Captain Gene is also a manager at which large retail store?
Bed Bath and Beyond.
Yeah.
Final
Bed
answer.
Bath and Beyond.
Correct for 2 points.
Okay, so we got 10% off on bath mats, and we also got a rapist in Hyde Park.
It's gonna rate this.
Not for you, but I mean, beware of it.
Okay.
All right, guys. Question number 3. In Big Daddy, which late night host plays Kevin Garrity's? In Big Daddy, which late night host plays Kevin Garrity, Sonny's friend and Julian's biological father?
Jon Stewart, right?
Final answer.
For 2 more points, making it look easy here, guys. Question number 4 as we roll through round 2 for Red Herrings. Which cabinet position does Christopher Walken's William Cleary hold in Wedding Crashers?
He's a senator. I'm pretty sure he's referred to as Senator Cleary.
What? Senator, final answer.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. Chance for a 2-point steal.
Wasn't he a judge?
I thought what in Wedding Crashers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was a secretary. He was a secretary of some department. Like he was secretary of like some department of commerce or something like that.
5, 4, 3, 2,
He was a secretary.
1.
Secretary, final answer.
Unfortunately, that is also the incorrect answer, although you were closer. His correct title, Secretary of the Treasury.
Okay. Well, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the question was which cabinet position. So, yeah.
Oh, all right.
All right, guys, back on the horse with question number 5. In what state does the majority of Biloxi Blues take place?
I know Barr just watched this. I have no idea what state it takes place in, but I know he was like, "Oh man."
Is it like about the Blues?
No. It like takes place in like a military camp or something.
Okay. Yeah. We'll sit on multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
Okay. Your multiple choice options are A, Alabama, B, Georgia, C, Louisiana, or D, Mississippi.
I'm leaning Louisiana.
Yeah, I'm completely cool with that. Yeah.
Louisiana, final answer.
That is unfortunately the wrong answer. Chance for a 1-point steal. Your options again lighted up are A, Alabama, B, Georgia, C, Louisiana, or D, Mississippi.
I was thinking A, Alabama.
Go with it.
Alabama, final answer.
It is also incorrect. The answer we were looking for was Mississippi.
Got it.
The one you
You all fail U.S. geography. Biloxi is in Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Michael, you get a pass.
Hey, I'm in Canada.
I only learned state capitals.
All right, guys. And your final question in comedy in round number 2 is: what film in the Pink Panther franchise was the final film to be directed by Blake Edwards?
It's Son of the Pink Panther. I think.
Yeah.
Wait, Son
I
of
don't think there's a really we don't have to worry about steals here. No offense, but
Yeah. Son of, I think it's Son of the, because it's the one with
if you want to
Berto.
use a repeat, if you can, if you want, like just do it.
It's the one with Roberto Benigni. I'm pretty
4.
confident it's Son of the Pink
Yeah, go for it.
Son of the Pink Panther. Final answer.
For 2 points.
Fuck yeah, man.
Which is such a weird title because the Pink Panther is not a character; it's a diamond.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that
Very
was
nice.
another absolute hell of a round by both teams. We're going to take a small timeout while we calculate all the different scores and calculations. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back, and after some quick score calculations and some checking in, some mathing, Brian, you and I both came up with the correct answer of 25 for Red Herrings to 24 Team Lighted Up, which means Team Lighted Up will be starting in round number 3. I hate to do this to you because it's a long one, but how about you read them the rules to round number 3?
Absolutely. In round 3, there will be 1 question worth 2 points and 2 questions worth 4 points each. There is no multiple choice available, but there is also no stealing. A wheel will be spun to determine the movie for each question. Teams will have the option to respin only 1 time in round 3, so use it wisely. For this 2-point question, a coin will be flipped to see which teammate will answer. Both players can collaborate on the remaining 2 questions. If a movie has no questions remaining for a respective point value and the team lands on it, they will get a technical respin. The team behind will start answering questions first. Once that team ties or moves ahead of their opponent, the other team will get their first question. Each team will go back and forth answering their questions until a team is mathematically eliminated.
Awesome. Okay, so Team Light It Up, you guys are going to be starting first. The 2-point question is a toss-up question. Dominic, I'm going to have you call it in the air.
Virtual
All right.
air.
All right. Heads.
And it's heads. All right,
Right.
so Dominic, you will be answering
Left amateur.
the first question. Just have to check this to make sure nothing got re-added to my list. Does it seem?
I don't think we've read off the list of movies.
Yeah.
Either. So.
Okay. Dominic, are you ready for your first spin?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I guess, yeah, you were right. Sorry, Brian. It is Snatch. But before you answer that question for Snatch, we're going to give out everybody the rules that these guys were given 4 days in advance. The movies they were given were Pacific Rim, The Blues Brothers, Coming to America, Little Shop of Horrors 86, A Face in the Crowd, Snatch, Friday Night Lights, Tron Legacy. You've rolled Snatch for your 2-point question. Dominic, do you want to spin or do you want to keep it or do you want to spin?
I'll keep it.
All right.
Just to note, there's 2 more. Black Christmas 74 and Tucker and Dale versus Evil. They're on the next page there.
On the next page. Thanks, Brian. This is why you have co-hosts. Yeah. All right. You want to ask them these guys their questions?
I can. So Snatch. Okay, your 2-point question in Snatch, Dominic.
All right.
Who plays Cousin Avi?
Oh, that's Dennis Farina. Final answer.
That is,
I believe that is
unfortunately-
correct. There, I think is an error on the document. Yes, Dennis Farina is correct for the 2 points.
You were
for-
so positive on that one. I was looking at it going, no.
I'm
But
like,
no,
I know
good.
it's him, but I want to double check just to be safe.
All right. So that's a 2-point question. So you guys move within 1 4-point question of taking the lead and forcing Red Herrings to answer a question. You guys both can answer this question now. Are you ready for your spin?
Okay.
Coming to America.
We can take this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you like this movie.
Yeah, I like this movie. It's a funny movie.
All right, Coming to America. This is your 4-point question. You can confer, and we do need to hear final answer before we accept an answer.
Got it.
Okay.
All right, the first 4-point question, Coming to America. Prince Akeem orders his would-be bride in Zamunda to make sounds like a dog, then a big dog, then what other animal?
Oh my God. I think. Oh God, I got to think about this. I think it's a monkey, but I'm not sure. Yeah.
4.
All right, monkey. Final answer.
Yeah.
I'm afraid that's incorrect. You're on the right
Incorrect.
track. He specifically says like an orangutan.
Oh,
It is
God
an
damn it.
orangutan.
All right. And I can't even challenge because orangutans are apes. So.
Yep. And I know that movie so well, and he absolutely asks him to be orangutan. Aha. All right. Don't get me started. I will just start laughing. So, all right, guys. So here is what we have. You guys are down to your final 4-point question. You have to hit this question in order to push it over to Red Herrings. If you miss, it is game over. Are you ready for your spin?
Understood. Yep.
Remember, you still have 4 repeats and 1 challenge and a respin in this round.
Okay.
Here is your spin. The Blues Brothers.
Do you want to take this or spin again?
Are you
Fine with whatever.
Are you confident?
I saw this movie, but for the type of question that they're going to ask, I'm not at all confident that I'm going to get it.
Yeah, right. Let's spin again.
Yeah, spin again. We have it, so use it.
Whatever, and watch it be a movie.
Okay. All right.
Hopefully we get Tron Legacy or Tucker and Dale.
Yeah, right. Or Pacific, or you like Pacific?
That too. That too. Oh, wow.
Tron
Cool.
Legacy.
Cool. All right.
Dom willed it into existence. Okay.
Okay. That's the
That's
first time
right.
it's ever happened for me.
All right. Okay, so we're going to go to the second 4-point question on the Tron Legacy. Remember, you have all 4 repeats, and we need final answer.
Okay.
What game is at Flynn's place that he plays with Cora?
Oh, fuck. That one's not the original Tron game.
Was it air hockey or like?
Wait, was it?
Was it air hockey, foosball, or like
5.
something like that?
Use a repeat.
4.
Let's repeat.
Repeat.
What game is at Flynn's place that he plays with Cora?
See, I thought it was a video game, but if it's not, I mean,
Hey.
both one of those, if you think that's literally the one thing that and the name of the dog are like the 2 things that I didn't remember from that movie.
Like you don't remember at all, like what the game?
No, not at all.
That's an obscure fuck.
Like, not at all.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat? Or,
I heard repeat. Please know.
yeah, repeat.
What game is at Flynn's place that he plays with Cora?
I mean, if you want to go air hockey or foosball, go it. Like, at this point, what do we have to
What
lose?
was your initial guess?
Well, my guess was a video game. I thought they were playing a video game, but
Why would they
it's
be?
clearly not.
I don't think they were
5.
playing a video game in a video game. But
4,
you'd be right. I haven't seen this in a while.
3,
Let's go air hockey.
2.
Final answer.
And your winners,
Good game.
Caleb Boatman, Michael Campbell, Red Herrings. Brian, what were we looking for an answer?
The answer was Go. It's a game called Go.
Oh, so
What was
must
it?
be a
What,
game.
what was that game?
It's called Go. It's a board game.
Board games.
It wasn't a video game.
So it wasn't a video game.
Yeah.
Would have been funny if they were playing a video game in a video game, though.
I knew it wasn't that. Yeah. Great game, guys.
That was fun.
All right, guys. That is awesome. We are going to do some post-match interviews, and we are going to start with our unfortunate second place finishers right now. And guys, I'm telling you, I have told people before that every single match that I have ever done, for, is right here in this big pad of paper. And I'm telling you right now, this was one for the ages. You guys played amazing. You guys played a great first round, 6 points apiece in round number 1. That is nothing to sneer at whatsoever.
Yeah.
You gave yourself a fighting chance. Caleb Boatman just came out of round 1 with that hell of a first round. And then you guys got your strength. In round, you rolled your color, you got your strength. You pretty much rolled it. You only missed one question out of it. But round 2 or round 3 just became your guys' Achilles heel in this particular match. How do you guys feel overall?
I want to say something first. I want to say they played a fucking fantastic game. Caleb was terrific tonight. It might have been the best he's played maybe ever. Like a guy that I played against him, he did fantastic tonight, and Campbell as well. But we just ended up playing, being up unlucky because we were playing them. But we played a great game too. Like you said, 6-6 in the first round, and there was a couple questions I regret not getting, but yet again, this is the third occurrence where it's like I've been on a 3-game winning streak, whether it's been by myself or with Dominic, and it never goes to 4, and it's becoming a conspiracy, and maybe I should take responsibility for it. Maybe I am the bad luck charm that Dominic doesn't deserve. But
See, I couldn't disagree more. Like, dude, did you watch me in this game? I forgot the name of a movie. I forgot the name of a movie that I knew. I gave them the winning category after you told me not to, and we should have given
them Chiwetel Ejiofor. And
I fucked up the question that I willed into existence on our 4-pointer. I couldn't have been more. And I screwed up a question that I technically also got the right category for. I just didn't have the right specific answer. I could not have been more of the bad luck charm in this game if I tried.
Maybe next time you can convince Sandy in the next tournament to be able to do a 3-round tournament.
And at least we played.
You win, right?
We played better than whatever their intro was, and they say we're on drugs all the time. So it's we did a really good job, and we play like we were completely brain dead. We got some hard questions in the third round, but whenever we come back, whether it be a year or 2,
who knows at this point,
we'll light some shit up, you beg. So
we are definitely going to see you guys next year, next season for sure. We're going to get you guys back. You guys are just too good to be languishing around the 3-2 mark. You guys are going to be able to put some wins on the table next year. It's been fantastic having you guys. Hopefully you guys, hopefully we see you guys next year. We're going to
try to be in the Pro Bowl, each of us in Full Metal Classic too. So we might see
crossed.
Yeah,
there you go. Keep on playing on that. Keep on playing that match. All right, guys. Thanks so much. We're going to see you guys in a little bit. Okay. Well, that was them. That was Team Lighted Up. They're pretty hard on themselves, as we all can be as part of teams when we lose. I know you don't know that feeling very much, but I do. So, you know what? They played great. You can't hold them down in any respect, but I think that they were right. They played a team that was just on another level today. They won by TKO. Let's get them in here. The Red Herrings. Guys, what can I say? TKO. 25 points, and you didn't have to. You could have, if you had to answer, 10 more points. He could have been up to 35 points, close to the record. Seriously, amazing match. I've seen, like I said, I told them I've seen almost a ton of matches, and that was a great performance. You got given a category and took it to town, beat it, walked it around the block, kicked it a few more times, then brought it back home. Caleb, you're round number 1. We've had very few of those, but I can't say this now. At least Caleb Coho doesn't have one up on you, because he just got a perfect round 1, and now you just caught up with him too. So, how do you guys feel overall?
Last Red Herrings match too. So
there you go. See,
now I'm up more again.
Yeah, there you go.
Perfect round 1, so we'll be sweet.
Yeah, there you go.
Now you gotta get another one to tie me.
How do you guys feel about your win today?
Oh, good.
Yeah, I feel good. Like, we knew this was going to be like a pretty high scoring match, and we knew round 1 was going to be pretty brutal. Like, in terms of no team's going to come out of it with a pretty clear advantage. We got sort of lucky with the comedy questions that were sort of in our wheelhouse, and they couldn't get steals, so we got lucky there. But yeah, this is fun. Like, I mean, we're 2 rounds in, so why don't we just win the whole thing at this point?
I'm just happy I got a Bernie question, because that movie is actually really underrated. I enjoy if there is a takeaway or a moral or a lesson in this match, is Bernie is like a fun time. Look, it's not like Citizen Kane or anything, but like, I thought that movie was delightfully underrated, and that Jack Black was very good in it. It's like a fun kind of pseudo doc. It's really good. Check out Bernie.
Well, and I mean, good for you for watching it, because I mean, it was part of that run in round number 2 where you guys absolutely dominated round number 2. I don't know at this particular point in time who your next opponent is going to be, but you guys are moving on now. You guys have a 4-1 record. This counts as a technical knockout, so that's great for you guys. Whoever you guys face next, I just say beware.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I have been told by Bar who we're playing next.
Okay.
Bar told me that we were playing Cult Classics next.
Well, guess what? You guys will be playing Cult Classics next. So that is that's going to be a hell of an answer. If that's truly the case of what it is.
I think that's right. That's what Bar told me, unless something changes.
And now Bar is fired for leaking information.
That's right. You know what? It doesn't matter. Whoever you guys are going to go up against, you guys are going to play really, really well. If it's Cult Classics, that's a great team. But I think you guys are going to be up to the challenge to face them, and it'll be another really high scoring match. So once again, thank you guys. You guys played amazing today. We can't wait to see your next match. Talk to you soon.
Yeah, peace.
Well, Brian, that's going to be it from us. Any last thoughts on that match?
No, I mean, it was a good match. I think in round 1, even though both teams scored high, Red Herrings just had enough advantage to keep kind of control of the match the rest of the way. And that deep cut round, that'll get you a lot of times if you don't put in the study and work. And even if you do, sometimes they get so specific questions that it's going to hurt you.
Like, that's like, you probably saw that game for what, maybe 30 seconds,
right,
for maybe 30, 45 seconds tops in the thing. I don't even remember it. And I've watched, and I really enjoy that movie. So it all comes down to what you can retain. Sometimes it's just a blink that you see and you're just like, oh, I remember that. But unfortunately, they willed themselves the question and couldn't pull it through. And Red Herrings, they end up with a TKO knockout to get into the next round. I want to thank you, Brian, for once again being with me today. It's always fun when you and I are together, because we have like-minded, we like the same type of movies. So that's always fun to have you here. But on behalf of Full Metal Trivia, everybody, please be safe out there. Take your precautions. I know it sucks sticking at home, but you know what? We have a ready-made outlet for all of us to come out here. Anybody ever needs to just vent or talk, whatever like that, please just contact any one of us and say, hey, I just need to chat. We're all here for you guys. I love all you guys. our editors, our writers, the rest of our hosting team, Full Metal Geek, Full Metal Random, Full Metal Singles and Teams. We couldn't do this without you guys. So we really appreciate you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have fun. Watch movies.
And today's episode brought to you by Castle Rock and Millennium Entertainment's Burning.